Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Crow's Newsletter. Before we get in, I'm going to explain to you why I didn't do a newsletter last week. Okay, to make it simple, Monday was Labor Day in the States. And I thought, I already got to do 2 jobs today. I guess I could make myself a little less stressful by not doing newsletter. I I thought about it over like Friday and Saturday, and I said I guess I won't do it. And I said I won't do it. That's it. I should have said something. I should have thought about it earlier. It's my fault for not planning properly. But now everything's back to normal. Probably gonna get an episode out. Tell you the truth, I'll tell you what's gonna be happening after we get down through checking through all the games today. So right now we have, I say, 4 ones that I thought were very interesting to hear, and I actually no, not even that 4. Oh jeez, only 3 games today. Now. So I'm gonna start. There are 2 big ones coming out, but I'm gonna start with the little one that are very interesting to me, cause I played the game once and I love it, and I regret it that I sold it. I could have probably did a LP on it, but that was my younger days. Now I'm doing other things. Now I have better equipment. I have a little bit more experience of editing and everything. But this game, if I get my hands on it, I will play it. The problem is I heard it's in 2D. You can say, what's wrong with 2D? 2D games are amazing. You do it right. Yes, but when I first played the game, it was in 3D, somewhat open world. And let me tell you, it's Ty, the Tasmanian tiger. And if you know anything about that series, it's pretty much a Tasmanian tiger that has boomerangs. And you gotta upgrade those boomerangs, or you find different boomerangs or whatever, to defeat certain enemies. And when I first played it, give me a second. When I first played it, it was a somewhat open world, like a 3D explored Legend of Zelda-esque Mario 64, whatever kind of design. Sorry, you're hearing the crickets now. I don't know. There's a cricket out there, and it bothers me right now. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, I found the cricket. Stopped. I didn't kill it, but I stopped it by taking it outside. Now, where I left off, Ty, pretty much, it's really good. It's something. It was something like Klonoa, but it actually had the same effect, but in a 3D way, and I loved it. And they probably would have done the same thing with Klonoa if it had that kind of option, or it was that kind of game. Too bad there was only like 3-4 games with Klonoa, and I think most of them, I think 2 of them, one just both 2 or just one, and the other one's a remake, were 2D. And I don't want to play little handhelds. I want to play a little bit more console games. This is the 4th, apparently, the 4th sequel or title of the franchise, and I really would love to play it. I like it. It's a simple design and everything. Now here, the next game I'm going to talk about, I don't know how to say this. It comes out Tuesday. Both of the games come out on Tuesday, and the problem is they're both very good games depending on your your type of game. I prefer both. The problem is I don't want to get both, because obviously that's gonna kill. But here's the next game title is. I think it's a DLC. I haven't checked. Give me a second. I'm gonna do it right now. Let me see. It says Okay, got it. Never mind. Not a DLC. Don't listen to me. But here's the catch. Like I said, Destiny. Yes, it is Destiny. Now, when first Destiny came out, it was hyped up. I seen, you know, basic gameplay and what people were saying was an MMORPG FPS. And I said, wow, that's a good combination. And, you know, especially with, you know, the hardware they're doing, they could probably do a very good job, you know, with a proper leveling system and everything. Now, here's the problem. It failed at balance. The enemies were way too strong. You know, it required online play to beat a game. And, you know, sometimes I just don't want to play. Campaign mode is meant to be alone, and you know, MMORPGs are, you know, it's an MMORPG. I understand, but if it gets to the point that I can't do the some basic quests on my own, then the game is ruined. You know, I play Aura Kingdom. It's a good game. I go in there alone. You know, except like I think 2 quests were in there. But they did not need my help. It's pretty much just to perform, get used to team. It was pretty much a quest to get used to partying. I said, okay, I understand. You want to make me understand that I could party it with the people. Perfect. Good. I'm happy. They're teaching me as I go. But if it becomes to the point that I can't continue the game on without doing that, then it's annoying. That's where Destiny failed. With the next generation, pretty much the Taken King. Let me see what the description. To battle the darkness and the Taken army, players get brand new subclasses with new powers. Warlocks now harness the power of an electric storm. Hunters carve a bow formed for gravitational void energy, and Titans summon a flaming hammer that can shear the adversary from a range or deliver a devastating melee impact. Cool, now we got a little bit more variety. Now, how would they do this mechanic? Will they be the same thing as before? If it is the same thing, they're not learning not anything. I recommend keeping my eyes peeled for this one, guys. Because if Bungie does change it up, we got ourselves a new game, a new entertaining game to watch. And I would love to. I like the Destiny's good. It has potential, but it's just they're not doing it right. They're not analyzing it and saying, hey, these people can't enjoy this game. Now, next game you're gonna hear from me is Forza Motorsport 6. And anybody who knows about the Forza Motorsport franchise, it's a good game. The Forza 5, I seen a few videos on it. It was a nice overworld. I'm very happy, you know, the cars and everything. And they did that thing, the traveling thing with the Forza with a bunch of YouTubers. Some of my YouTubers were in there. Smosh, my favorite one, Vintage Beef, was in there. I was so excited, you know, because this is the first game that requires real life interaction, and they're somewhat doing it again. But now, instead of, you know, having a road trip, they're gonna have a giant tournament, you could say, and you join your team, and pretty much you actually have, as a viewer, have the chance to join a team, and you know, pretty much join the team and you know, play with your favorite YouTuber. I think it's done. Don't quote me on that, but that was a nice thing when it comes to Forza, getting a little real life. Now the game itself plays amazing. You know, the world is beautiful. It's not, you know, the choppy, you know, background, you know, picture background. You know, I want to say like, you know, like I want to say like compared to like newer games, we got better. We can actually 3D render and, you know, we blur it at the end. And now with that, you know, they're refining it. We seen what GTA 5 is on the PC, like, you know, at the highest resolution. I'm not sure if GTA 5 supports 4K. Don't quote me on that neither. But GTA 5 is a huge city, and you know, I'm not saying Forza should be a big city, you know, but now with this, we could totally, you know, see the potential of gaming with this, and pretty much by looking at the reviews, people you can play the demo. It says Motorsport is a terrific game. This is by Digital Spy, and I'm just reading this quick review. It's the top one. It's the first one I see. Forza Motorsport 6 is a terrific game. It misses a few minor beats with yet another career mode that throws you straight in there. And good God, the serious attitude of the game is sickening at best. But this is one of the best driving simulations out there. It's the game launch title Forza 5 should have been. See, it's already, people are already saying it's better than before. So that is a good sign that this game is gonna, be on YouTube. Gonna, be on the shelves for a long time. Maybe get some DLCs maybe in next month. I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I say. It's pretty much, here's another one. I shouldn't be reading these. By God is a Geek. And these are not YouTuber names. I'm not. This is with Metacritic.com. Pretty much say a spectacular package that meets the high expectations of race driver wannabes the world over. If snow and sleet were added to it, it would be perfect. So pretty much, he's already happy and he thinks we can add more. I'm not saying it's bad to add more, but it's a game that's adaptable. And I love that idea. Now, my channel is going on for a bit. So let me before I go on more and end this talk, I'm going to talk about what's going to happen in this channel. First of all, as you see, I'm probably playing Project M. I was going to say, why Project M? Because now I have all games of Super Smash. So why not go through 64 to Melee to Project M to Brawl, even though Brawl was horrible, but Brawl to the Smash 4. Now, you guys say, I know for sure there's gonna be a video out for Friday. What I'm not sure is there's gonna be a video out on Tuesday, and let me check my schedule. I have. See, I can, but it looks like I have to once I get out, I have to seriously drop some work. Not saying either job, but I get out at 3. So pretty much best case scenario. There's a cricket next to my door now. But best case scenario is I get home, grab some lunch because it's right. It says I don't get a lunch break. Get some bite in it, start setting up, and start making an idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna do still for either of them. I barely survived the other one. I guess I'll work on some sort of, I don't know, work on the armor shop or something, because I just discovered a new redstone mechanic that seems to be super amazing. So I guess I'll do that. So I'll see you guys next week, and I hope there are going to be more games out, because lately, PC, I could go new releases on and it's going to show me a bunch of games from PC or coming soon, but there's no game that says, oh cool, this game, that's been no, anything. They have a compilation of Samurai Warriors 4 through 11. Apparently, we got Fella the Anthology. That's that's pretty good. Anything that doesn't catch my eye. Witcher 3. Oh wait, look, they have something with Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt. And they have more Star Wars. Need for Speed, that catches my eye, but that's in a whole 2 months. How about that? We got, oh my god, they're good games, but not now. So I hope that extra time, this 2 months, the game companies can get together. But right now, that's all I got to say. Also on Destiny, there's a Legendary Edition which comes with the original Destiny and both expansions 1 and 2. So if you really want to do that. But I'll see you guys next week. This crow's gotta fly.